Good morning, you guys. It's Sierra, and today's video is going to be a day in the life with my 6-month-old baby. There you go. Breakfast, oatmeal, and I made a coffee. I don't know what is wrong with my Nespresso machine or if it's the pods I got, but anytime I try to make a cup of coffee, it is like the tiniest amount of coffee in the mug, and I don't know if it's the pods that I got or if like my machine needs cleaned. If you hear a loud noise in the background, it's my ice machine, which also needs cleaned. I don't know when I'm gonna find the time to like do all this stuff. I was doing a little bit of spring cleaning this week, so I feel like those are good spring cleaning items, so maybe I'll try to fit that in today or in the next couple of days. So my baby actually turned 6 months old today, so he's down for his morning nap right now, but whenever he wakes up, we're gonna take his like 6-month photos. So I do post pictures of him like here and there on the internet, and I actually have 2 Instagram accounts. So one is like super private. After I had my baby, I went through and I deleted so many followers that I had because I don't know, I just feel like super protective of him, and so I post like more pictures of him on that private account that's just like really close family and friends. And then I also have another account which is the Home Blondie, which is like for my blog and my YouTube channel, and I do post him on there like sometimes too, but I try not to like overdo it. So on the iPhone you can make like shared albums, you know, and I actually learned this from my sister because my sister is super private about her kids. Like, she does not want them on the internet, and so she started doing this, and then my other sister started doing it, so I just did it too. And basically it's like a shared album just with like our family, and so every month I will take Liam's little monthly photo shoot picture, and then I'll upload like not all but a lot of cute pictures from like that entire month. So like once a month, like our whole family gets a little update of pictures of him, and I think it's fun. And I know specifically my husband's grandparents like absolutely love it. Like every month they're like, we can't wait to see next month's photo shoot, and I know they even like print out the photos, which is just like the cutest sweetest thing ever. So I definitely have to keep up with it just for their sake because they love it so much. Okay, now I'm gonna get ready for the day, but of course as soon as I start doing this, it looks like Liam is gonna wake up any minute. So really quickly, I just want to show you the skincare that I've been using, and then I'm gonna see if I can quickly get my makeup done before he wakes up. So after I gave birth, I needed to switch up all of my skincare because it was like my skin on my face like completely changed, and my old products, like I felt like they weren't effective anymore. So I switched over to Dime because I knew that they had clean ingredients, and a lot of women use their products during pregnancy and breastfeeding. So I've sampled like a bunch of different products now. I've been using them for like a couple of months, so I feel like I have started to narrow down my favorites. There are still some things I haven't tried yet. I really love their Gentle Jelly Cleanser, which I have in the shower right now. I usually like wash my face in the shower because I just can't deal with like water getting everywhere. So I do have the cleansing balm, which I'll be honest, I don't love this. I feel like it's kind of hard to get off, which I mean, it's not horrible because the consistency of this, it's like an oil, so it would like keep your skin like hydrated or moisturized, I guess. But I just feel like I have to use a lot of this cleanser to like get this off. But this is supposed to like loosen your makeup and get that off. But I really love the Gentle Jelly Cleanser. And then in the morning, I usually will put on the Hyper Glow. It's an antioxidant and brightening serum. I think this is their version of like vitamin C. And then I'll also use the Dewy Day Cream. And then at night, I've been using their TBT system. It's a clean retinol alternative because you're not supposed to use a retinol when you're pregnant or breastfeeding, but that's what helps like get rid of wrinkles. So yeah, this is what I've been using at night. And then another product that I really love is the Luminosity Eye Serum. So this is just like a thick eye balm. It really does like smooth out like puffiness and fine lines. So yeah, those are all my favorite Dime products that I've been using, and I am like an affiliate with them, so I do like pay for the products myself, but I get a discount, and I can give that discount to you guys with the code TheHomeBlondie. You get 20% off, and every once in a while they like bump up my code, and you can almost always stack the code on the sales they're already having on their website. So I know right now, I don't know if it'll still be on sale by the time this video is posted, but I know the like TBT system right now is $10 off on their site, and then you can put my code like stacked on top of that. To get Liam up, so we're gonna do our hair and get dressed later. Okay, I just got Liam up, and I was just looking for an outfit to do his pictures in, and I think we're gonna do this sweater from H&M and just these little jogger pants. These are actually from Walmart because we don't have any like super cute outfits for like the size he is right now, and also I need to do his laundry. Like a lot of his clothes are dirty. So anyway, I'm gonna get him dressed in that, and then for his pictures I use these little flags that I got from Etsy. So it's like a little flag for each month. So now I gotta do the 6-month one, and I think he'll actually be able to hold it this month, whereas before I have to like set it by him. And I do 2 different pictures, one on his chair with his teddy bear, which is actually the teddy bear that was my husband's like first stuffed animal. Like the day he was born, my father-in-law got it for him, so I think that's really cute. And then I have another like cuddling kind bear that I usually do a picture of him like laying with. So that's what we're gonna do. It's always a mystery of how it's gonna go, but he seems pretty happy right now, so I'll hurry up and get him dressed and then kind of show you our process of getting this done. First things first is shutting the door, so hopefully the dogs won't come in here and like get in the way of our picture. Whenever our like photographer came to do his newborn photos like in our house, she said it's best to do the pictures by window, so to like open the window and have the light like shining on the side. So it actually works out pretty perfectly like on his chair right here, but I'm gonna open up the windows because it's kind of like cloudy outside, so hopefully we can get like some more light in here. And then I just do the pictures on my phone, so I'm gonna turn up my brightness and just wipe off like the cameras here. And then I have his snuggle me with his other teddy bear like under this window, so we'll do the chair first and then those, and we got to do it quick before he gets over it. So here we go. Are you so ready to get your picture taken? Oh my gosh, you're bigger than your bear now. All right, let me get my phone. All right, honey. Liam. Hey! Hey, baby! Good job. Are you 6 months old? Yes, you are. You're so sweet. I love you so much. Good, that went pretty good. Now we're gonna do the other one. Let's move this over here. Let me set you down there. job. And you want your teddy? Here's your bear. I gotta get your flag. Hang on. You wanna hold your bear? Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Okay, honey. Hey, baby. Cheese. Oh, you got it in the way. I put it like that. Okay. Oh, hang on. Let's put him like this. How's that? Okay, baby. Cheese. Cheese. So good. Aw, those are perfect. Good job, honey. Wow, that was actually like the best our photos have ever gotten. That only took like, I don't even know if that took 5 minutes, but I got some really good ones. He's like, I mean, he's smiled in his pictures before, but that one, like, he smiled perfectly. So another tip, like if you're trying to get like these monthly photos of your baby, another thing is like if I'm holding the camera and like looking at him through the camera, like he usually doesn't smile because like he can't really see my face and he just sees the phone and he doesn't like know yet that I'm taking a picture of him, so he's just like confused. So if I hold it and kind of like look around at him, I feel like I get better like smiles that way. And then yeah, just doing it like right when he wakes up, as long as he wakes up happy, because if he wakes up grouchy, there's no way it's gonna happen. And then now he's not as like hungry right when he wakes up. Before, he would want his bottle like as soon as he woke up, so I'd usually give him the bottle, and then as soon as I like set him up to do his pictures, he would like throw up on his outfit. But yeah, since now I'll give him his bottle if he's hungry. We didn't really have that much spit up. We had a tiny bit, but nothing that like soaked his shirt. Another reason I'm a little like particular about doing his monthly photos, can you tell I'm a first-time mom? I have been doing these like photo books for each month, which I know is a lot, but I'm just gonna do one for each month, like up until he's 1, and then I'll probably just do a book like each year, hopefully, if I can keep up with it. But I do like the same photo on the front and the back, so I'll do like the one sitting in his chair on the front, and then the one laying in a snuggle me on the back, so that then we can like line them all up and see how much he changed like month to month. So in the books, I just put like on the first page just like a little paragraph of like new things he did that month, and then the rest of it is just like pictures of everything we did with him. Like, you know, sometimes it's just cute pictures of him, or like if we did something as a family, I like put that in there. And I really hope I can keep up with that for like the rest of our kids. It is kind of like a lot of work, but I think it's special. And like my mom did like physical scrapbooks for us, you know, where you would like print out the pictures and like cut out like, or not cut out, but like use like stickers and stuff. And that is like so much work. This, I just like upload the pictures to Shutterfly, which Shutterfly is like a little expensive. My mom also does chatbooks every month, and it's just like all pictures of all of the grandkids, and I think that's like pretty cheap, like maybe $10 a month. I looked into it, and like you couldn't write anything, and I think you can only have like 30 pictures. I like Shutterfly books even though they're expensive. I did Shutterfly books for like our engagement pictures and all of our wedding pictures and like Liam's newborn photos, so it's best if you can just order them when they're having a sale. Right now I'm just going to do a quick pump session and play with Liam on his mat. So it's only 32 degrees outside today, but I would like to get out of the house, so I'm trying to decide, because we could either go to the gym and walk around the track, which doesn't sound like terrible, but I don't think any of my like workout clothes are washed, so I'm like, I don't even know if I have anything to wear there today. And then I also kind of need to go to Target. I mean, I don't have to go today. There are like a couple baby things that we might run out of in like the next couple of days, so I have to go at some point. So we'll see if we end up like going today or not. But yeah, I'll check back in with you once we're like doing something. All right, well, Liam just took a crap nap, long enough for me to get dressed, but that's about it. I tried to like rock him back to sleep, but he is seeming pretty awake. So I am going to put him in his swing, see if maybe he'll fall back asleep that way. Probably not, but that'll at least occupy him so I can make myself some lunch. And I decided we are definitely not going to the gym today. So for my lunch, we are going to heat up leftovers from last night, which I made Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, and I don't even know if this is like the proper way to make a Philly cheesesteak, but I'll show you what I do. Okay, so I buy like sliced up steak. I think it's supposed to be used for stir fry, and then I just cook it on the cast iron skillet with some chopped up onions and a little bit of soy sauce, and then I melt like provolone cheese on it. So I'm gonna microwave that to heat it up, and then we toast it on like hoagie sandwich buns. So I'm gonna put these in the toaster and heat that up and have a little sandwich for lunch. Okay, it doesn't look the most appetizing, but it actually is really good. All right, we are at Target because we were just kind of having a little bit of a rough time at home. I don't know what is going on. He's like acting like he's tired, but he won't fall asleep. And then he was kind of acting hungry, but wouldn't take his bottle. So I think he's just like a little uncomfortable. I was hoping he would fall asleep in the car here, but he did not. So hopefully he'll be okay in the store and I won't regret this. But here we go. I'll show you what I'm getting here once we're all done. We are home. Honestly, that was kind of a stressful trip. It wasn't terrible, but they hardly had like anything I needed. And then I actually forgot to look for one thing that they probably had because he was like getting pretty fussy. So he did fall asleep on the way home, like as soon as we pulled in the neighborhood. And then of course, when I brought him inside, he woke up and was mad. But I just got him back down. I'm just praying he takes like a long nap because I don't know what is going on, but I think maybe he just needs a long nap. Okay, so the main thing that I was going for were these vitamin D drops. I really think this helps with like his tummy issues. I have used these before and I thought that they helped. What actually really helped was the Culturelle probiotic drops with vitamin D. So we used a bottle of those and I felt like he was doing really well, like not having very many stomach issues. And then when I went to buy it again, I should have just got what I knew worked, but I saw these Culturelle colic drops and I thought, well, maybe those would work better. They don't, and I'm starting to think like the vitamin D in the other drops was like what was helping. I don't know. I just wanted to like use up this bottle, and so I figured, okay, I'll just add the vitamin D like to this, and then hopefully that does the trick. If not, I'll just get the ones that I know work for him. But I figured, I don't know, this was like a lot cheaper than like buying another one of these, so figured we should just try to use it up. And then I needed to get more formula because we're running low, which he primarily gets breast milk, but I do give him a little bit of formula every day. One that seems to have been working the best is the Kendamil Goat formula, and I was hesitant to like even try it because whenever I go to Target, which I guess I could just look somewhere else for it, but they only sell like a few cans of the goat formula. I mean, they have a ton of like the regular cow's milk one, but we tried it and it seemed to be like pretty good for him. And of course, when I went to go buy more, they didn't have any more, which I figured it would be the case. So I just gotta like find somewhere else to buy it. Oh no, he's crying. Okay, I think he's okay. Anyway, I gotta find somewhere else to buy that formula. And whenever I do, I should probably just stock up on like a couple cans at a time. I also got this toy. I see this recommended a lot. I know they sell one on Amazon. This one is only $5. I think the other one that a lot of people have is like a little bit more expensive. So I got this one, and he can just like pull these through and they make different sounds like based on what the texture of this is. And then the last thing that they probably had, but I completely forgot to look for, was a silicone bib that has the area where the food can like fall in it, and it like just catches it so it doesn't end up everywhere. Because we did start purees yesterday. We started with pureed apples and he loved it. It was so much fun. So I got these glass containers to store like homemade baby food in, and they're 3 ounces. And according to like this resource that I am following from Eat, Play, Say. I wanted to say Eat, Play, Sleep, but anyway, I bought an ebook from her, and so I've just been like following her recommendations for everything like food related. And it said that a baby his age would probably only eat a half to 1 tablespoon. So I filled up like so many of these jars, and I was like, well, that was a waste. I guess I didn't need to make that much, but I seriously think he would have ate. Like, I mean, a lot of it was just kind of going on him and on the tray, but I feel like he definitely ate more than a tablespoon. Like, he was just shoving it in his mouth. He loved it. And so I noticed in her guide, it did say to first give them their bottle of milk and then do a food, like at his age, 6 months, when you're just starting. And I did give him the food without giving him a bottle first. So today I'm gonna try to give him his bottle first and then give him some pureed apples. And our pediatrician said that he typically recommends giving babies vegetables before you give them fruit, because once they get a taste of like the sweet, like sweeter foods, it's harder for them to like go back to vegetables, I guess. But he said in the case of Liam, where he has like some reflux and like gas issues and stuff, fruit might be better to start with because it has like more water in it. And so he said that can sometimes help him like stay regular. So that's what we did. But I do have some avocados, so I want to try to give him that too and see if he likes that. But it was really fun making the baby food, so maybe in my next video we can make like some more things and I can show you how I did it. Put your feet in. You gotta put your foot in. There. There you go. So I warmed this up in his bottle warmer because I wasn't sure if he was gonna like it cold, but the glass container is like pretty hot, but I just felt it and it's not cold. And I have these spoons that turn white if it's too hot. But yeah, we're gonna give him this. Here's your spoon. Now let me put it in here. Whoa. Well, yep, there you go. There you go, good job. You want more? More. Okay, I don't even know what I last filmed. We have just been playing and he's down for a nap. He's actually been down for at least 15 minutes so far, but I just needed to like chill out. So I was laying on the couch watching a show, and I think I just should take advantage of this time that he's sleeping and start on dinner. That way hopefully our night will be like a little less hectic. Our bedtime routine has just not been ideal lately. We were putting him to sleep like around 7, but lately he's been taking like a later nap, and so he's like not really tired at 7, but then he kind of has like false starts to bedtime, which is when like he acts like he's tired and he falls asleep right away, but then he like wakes up wide awake, and then we kind of like another wake window before he actually goes to bed. And it's just like kind of exhausting. And so yeah, I want to make dinner, and then tonight I want to like give him a bath and get him all relaxed and cozy before I put him to bed, and hopefully that'll help. Also, I ended up putting a frozen chunk of applesauce in here, and he actually really liked chewing on this, whereas before, like when I gave it to him just with nothing in it to see if he would just chew on it, he was not interested. So I'm glad that this is like something that he will enjoy now. And also that toy I got from Target was a good purchase. Dinner, I'm gonna make this recipe from Brock Your Body, if you follow her on Instagram. Okay, so it's called Marry Me Creamy Chicken Chili. So I'm gonna make that. I'm not gonna like talk through it. I might film like a few little clips of me making this, but I just kind of want to like put on my show and just relax for a little bit. I'm already getting tired. But okay, let's cook dinner. Start because I realized I don't have an onion, but I think it'll be okay. And of course, now Liam is awake in the middle of me cooking this chicken, so I gotta go get him and bring him in here. So now I need to take out the chicken and shred it. And I feel like this is common knowledge, but when I learned that you can shred chicken in your KitchenAid mixer, it changed my life. Perfectly shredded. Okay, so here is the chili. So I'm just gonna let it stay on low until Kevin gets home. He's on his way home now. And then I'm going to top it with like avocado, sour cream. Kevin won't like any of that, but that's what I'm gonna do. And unfortunately, we have no tortilla chips, but that would be really good with it too. And ideally, I would just get this all cleaned up so we could just eat dinner and hang out. But Liam is not having that. So I already gave him half of his bottle and I think he might be ready for the other half. I gave him a big one, so I like split it up a little bit. So we're either gonna go give the rest of his bottle or just play until his dad gets home and then we'll eat dinner.